What's up everyone, Danny Lightning back with another CSR2 video. Today we're checking out the LB Huracan Coupe by Lamborghini. I call this one the Huracan. It was a special edition. It's really the same thing as the regular LB Huracan for the most part. They're very similar. So we're going to do a stage 5 shift pattern and tune. We're going to do a stage 6 shift pattern and tune. And then we're going to talk about how to down tune this car a little bit to make it beat dyno by more. Pretty cool car, right? So let's go ahead and get into that. Guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit that little bell, set those notifications to all. Alright, don't forget to check out my Discord channel and my brand new YouTube reaction channel. Link to those in this video's description. Alright, so let's get to the stage 6 tune for this car. Okay, so mine's not 100% maxed out. I'm missing a few pink fusion parts. But your tune will be very similar if you've got all the stage 6 parts. Alright, all the stage 6 with all the nitrous or close to it. Your nitrous is going to go all the way to the right, tires down to 8 psi, and your transmission is going to be somewhere around here. It's going to move a little bit. I mean, you might end up like 3.30, 3.40 if you've got all the fusions. But me missing some of the fusions, mine's at 3.75. That's why I always say when you change parts on a car, you have to retune it. You can't just copy other people's tunes, because if you copy this exactly and you don't have the same parts as me, it won't quite work. So your stage 6 tune will probably be just a little bit different on the transmission, but the tires and the nitrous should be the same. Alright, so let's go ahead and drive this. I'll show you guys how to drive it on stage 6. Alright, so what we're going to do is hold down the gas till a little bit after number 1. We don't want to get a perfect start. We want to launch around 6,000 RPMs. Sometimes a perfect start will make the needle drop back, and you don't want that. As soon as you launch, shift into second gear and hit your nitrous. All the rest of the shifts, right in the orange there. Alright, so this is really easy to drive, guys. Really easy to drive. 3, 2, 1, go. Second nitrous, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh. And I did bury the needle on one of those, so I'm going to be a little bit slower. Now, if you were to have all the fusion parts, this would run an 8.1, 8.2. Alright? I'm running 8.8s because I'm missing quite a few pink parts. So my car could be a little bit faster. If I wouldn't have buried the needle, I would have gotten 8.7 on that run. But that's how you drive this car on stage 6. So let's go ahead and check this thing out on stage 5 and see how it does on stage 5. Before we get to that though, we're going to check out the dyno time of an 8.9. Alright, so it is beating dyno time by a little bit, I believe. We were just what on it? What were we? 8.8? 8.9? Something like that. Anyways, I don't know. I've already forgotten. Alright, let's check this thing out on stage 5, guys. Alright, so set the car to stage 5 and your tune is going to look very similar to this. Remember, I'm still missing a few pink parts on mine, so your tune may be slightly different than mine, but very similar. Alright, so I got the nitrous on 409 and 3.5, final drive around 4.28, and we got the tire pressure around 13. So on a stage 5 tune, you're going to be looking something similar to this. Alright, if you don't know how to tune a car completely, go to my playlist. I got a real cool video called Correct Way to Tune Your Cars, short version. Make sure you look up the short version. It's a little easier to understand. I released a shorter version of my tuning video the other day, so you guys might want to go check that one out. Alright, so let's get on how to drive this on stage 5. Alright, so we're going to pretty much drive this the same way. I'm not going to shift into second as early. This time I'm going to wait a second before I shift into second, but that's really the only difference, and it shifts just a little bit slower. So after this, we'll talk about down tuning it a bit to make it go a little, beat dyno by a little more, and we'll go ahead and do a little review on the car as well. So here we go. Alright. 3, 2, 1, go. Second nitrous, third, fourth, fifth. And I actually shifted into the second a little bit too quick that time, but you guys get the idea. That's how you drive this guy. Alright. Let's see what we got. What did we run? What did we want? What did we run? 10.465. The last run was 10.422. But yeah, that's pretty much how you drive this car, guys. It shifts pretty quick. It's a little bit weird to drive. Takes a second to get the hang of it. But let's go and talk about making this car a little bit, beat dyno by a little bit more, and then we'll review it. All right, so if you want to beat dyno by more, move your nitrous all the way to the right, put your tires on stock at 0 psi, and move the final drive way over to the left to your liking. And then all you got to do is 3, 2, 1, go. Nitrous. Second. Third. And right now we're still on stage 5. This works on stage 5 or stage 6. There's not a whole lot of a difference as far as it's still going to beat the dyno, right? So nitrous all the way to the right. Tires at 0 psi. And final drive, move it over to the left until it seems to work well for the parts that you have installed. So you saw we just ran like a 12 point something, but we got a dyno of a 14.5. So that is definitely how you make this car beat the dyno. You might want to try, if you're not having any good luck on the showdowns, you might want to try this on the showdowns, but like I made a video the other day explaining showdowns. I don't think the showdowns dyno based anymore. It might be to a point. It's a weird deal what they're doing with the showdowns. But anyways, let's do a little review on this car. Alright, so here comes the review on the LB Huracan Coupe. So first off, the one with the shark skin looks really cool. Out of all the Huracans in the game, the LB ones are very nice. They will beat dyno by a teeny bit naturally, which is good. You can make them beat dyno by more if you want to. It'll do okay at live racing if you tune it a little bit down. All right, it can do okay at live racing. It will get bumped into the other lobbies really quick because there's no low performance point high evo setup for this car that I can find. Only the dyno beating setup, which means you're going to win a couple live races with a dyno beater and then bam, you're pushed into a lobby where you can't win anymore. So it's no longer what you call an ideal live racer, but it'll work if you don't mind resetting the car somewhat often. If you can max this car out or get it at least close, it will beat Tempest 1, Tempest 2, Tempest 3, all right? It can do the top speed, it can do the 0 to 60, and it's fast enough to beat the boss. So yeah, this should be able to beat Tempest, guys. Should be able to beat Tempest. This will do 0 to 100 in 0.9 something, 0 to 60 in 0.5 something, and it's got a top speed of 278, 279 once you max it out completely. So it's an overall pretty cool car, guys. It's a pretty cool car overall. The LB Huracan versus the Shark one is pretty much the same thing. Between this special edition one that was a prize car, this was given out for free at some point. You can't get the Shark one, but it's really no different than the Golden Star version, except for it looks a little different, and it's just I think it's just a teeny tiny bit faster, guys. That's really the only difference there. Very cool car overall. I like these. If you need this car, it's worth upgrading. There's nothing special about it. It's not going to be something you use daily, I wouldn't think, but it's nice to have around in your garage. It looks really cool. LB Huracans, not too bad. You can buy, I think you can buy and strip the regular Lamborghini Huracan from the dealership to get parts for these, which is really nice. I know that one from the dealership shares parts with a couple different Huracans, which is really awesome. I'll show you that right now. So if you click on the little info tab down here and then go over to inventory and then go over to stage 6 and then find the Lamborghinis. All right, where's the Lamborghinis? LLL JKL, where you at? Lambos. All right, so now we can see that the Huracan Coupe, the LB Huracan, and the LB Silhouette Huracan all share stage 6 parts, all right? So there's 3 different cars that share them, which is cool. Man, I got a lot of Lamborghini parts. There's a lot of Lambos in this game. So anyways, guys, that pretty much wraps this video up. I just want to say thank you all so much for watching. You guys are awesome. Don't forget to check out my new YouTube channel. Like I said, there's a link in the description and a link to my new Discord server in the description as well. Would love to see you guys over on those channels. And yep, catch y'all later. Thanks for watching. Lightning out. See ya.